Hey book friends, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Brittany. Thank you so much for stopping by, and on this channel I talk about all things books. In today's video, I'm choosing my reads for the month of July blindly using a random number generator on my phone. In the past, I have used a TBR jar, but I thought I would just do something a little bit different this month. I'm also going to show you a few books that I want to read that I was talking about on a video that I did a few months ago, and it was 15 must-reads for the year of 2025. So far, I have read 3 books off of that list. Before I get onto the random number generator to blindly choose my reads for this month, I wanted to show you 3 other books that I'm going to be reading this month that I had talked about on the previous video, and I'll put a little screenshot here so that you can see it. That video has a lot of good book recommendations. I highly recommend that you check it out. But the first one I'm going to be reading this month is Before We Were Yours. This is by Lisa Wingate. This book is actually a historical fiction, and it's about a family who live on this boat, and one evening their mother and father, I believe, take one of their siblings to the hospital, and they are just left there and are taken by other people, are then raised in an orphanage. It just shows their life and the tragic things that they go through, and I just thought it would be a really quick, easy but impactful read. Fahrenheit 451. This is written by Ray Bradbury, and this was actually written, I believe, in the 1960s. Oh no, sorry, it was written in 1951. And it's more of a dystopian type book, and so I thought it would be an interesting read. If you have any dystopian books that you have enjoyed reading, please let me know what they are in the comment section down below, because I would like to read more of this genre. I really enjoy it. And the third book I'm going to read is First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. This was a new release back in February of this year, and it was my monthly pick for book of the month, and I just haven't got to it, and I really want to. And with all that being said, let's just get right into it and find out what I'll be reading for the month of July. So on this cart, I have 27 books that I picked for this month, and I have a bigger TBR than what is on this cart. However, guys, a couple of months ago, I read Wild Dark Shore, and you guys, this put me in the worst reading slump I've ever experienced. And so I thought, you know what? Instead of putting every single book that I could read on my TBR cart for picks, I'm actually kind of wanting to mood read. And so I selected 27 books that I have and wrapped them, because any of these books that are picked, I will be super happy with. I just don't want to go down that hole of being in a reading slump again. Because, all right, let's spin and pick our first book for the month. What is it? Number 20. Can you see that? Number 20. Okay, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. If you couldn't tell that I picked this book. I read Binding 13 and Keeping 13 at the beginning of this year, you guys, and those books completely wrecked me. I know that they are like YA books, but man, they don't read like that. That's for sure. Anyway, I'm so excited to read about Joey's story. In the first 2 books, we get to see a bit of his character and how protective he was of his sister and trying to do the right thing. And he had his struggles, but I'm really excited to get into more depth as to what he had to go through. So yeah, super excited for this one. If you have not read this Boys of Tommen series yet, I highly recommend you pick up Binding 13 and Keeping 13. Okay, book number 2. There we go. Book number 15. There you go. Can you see that? Okay. Oh, Heart of the Sun by Mia Sheridan. I have not read anything from this author. I haven't heard any reviews about this as of yet, so I'm really excited about that actually. Trying a new author for the first time and just kind of getting my own opinion and not being swayed by what other influencers have to say, so that's really good. This is, from what I know, it is about a woman who needs a bodyguard, and her bodyguard actually turns out to be, I don't know if it was her childhood friend or childhood love, I guess. So yeah, don't really know much more than that, but I'm super excited to get into this one. All right, book number 3. Oh. Oh my goodness. That was just like, wow. There's no doubt that you guys did not hear that. Number 2. Number 2 is a bigger book. Okay. Oh, The Resort by Sarah Oak, I believe is her last name. This was a book of the month pick for the month of February in 2024. This is a thriller book, and I have no idea what it is about, but if you are new here, the thriller genre is my absolute favorite genre. I'm going to read the synopsis. Welcome to paradise. We hope you survive your stay. There are 3 rules to follow during a vacation at the famous Koh Sang Resort. Number 1, leave the past behind. When Cass sets foot on the coast of Thailand's world-famous party island, she's searching for an escape. With dark secrets following her every move, Koh Sang becomes the perfect place to hide. Number 2, always be careful who you trust. Now, years later, Cass is a local dive instructor alongside the Permanents, a group of expats who have claimed the island as their own. The Permanents don't linger on who they were before the island, simply because, like Cass, they all have something to outrun. Number 3, if someone discovers who you really are, run. But suddenly, a dive student is found dead and paradise comes crashing down. Because this isn't the first mysterious death on the island, and it won't be the last, someone knows who Cass is, and they're ready to make sure justice is finally served. So that sounds incredible. Book number 4. Holy cow. Honestly, this is the perfect evening for reading. A Stormy Night, are you kidding me? Number 4. Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. I don't really know what this is about, if it's like a women's literary fiction with a sprinkle of romance or something. I have no idea. Haven't heard anything about this book either. A couple of years ago, I think it was now, I read, what was it called? Oh, It Ends With Us. And that was turned into a movie. I have yet to read the second book, which is It Starts With Us. But I have read a few other of Colleen Hoover's books, including Verity, and what was the other one? All Your Perfects, and that book was a 5-star. I know there's been some controversy with this author, and I'm not sure why, but I don't need to know why. I'm just really looking forward to getting into another one of her books. Okay, book number 5. All right, let's see what this is. Sorry guys, I'm moving over with this chair. It has wheels on it. Oh my goodness. Okay, Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. This is actually going to be a reread for me this summer, which I am so stoked about. I read this a couple of summers ago when it was a new release, and I enjoyed every single moment of it. As you guys probably know, if you are new here, you don't know, but Abby Jimenez is one of my favorite authors of all time, and I can't wait to read through this copy and annotate it. The other copy that I had was a hardback, and it was actually from Book of the Month, and I can't find it, so I had to purchase the paperback. Honestly, this is shaping up to be such an incredible reading month. I cannot believe it. I'm so happy with all of these picks so far. Book 23. Okay. A Curve in the Road by Julianne McLean. She is a Canadian author. Abby McIntyre is living the dream in the picturesque Nova Scotia town she calls home. She is a successful surgeon, is married to a handsome cardiologist, and has a model teenage son who is only months away from going off to college. But then one fateful night, everything changes. When a drunk driver hits her car, Abby is rushed to the hospital. She survives, but the accident forces unimaginable secrets out into the open and plagues Abby with nightmares so vivid that she starts to question her grip on reality. Her perfect life begins to crack, and those cracks threaten to shatter her world completely. The search for answers will test her strength in every way, as a wife, a career woman, and a mother, but it may also open the door for Abby to move forward, beyond anger and heartbreak, to find out what she is truly made of. In learning to heal and trust again, she may just find new hope in the spaces left behind. That sounds so good, and I don't know how this author is going to share so much in this short little book, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm debating whether I'm going to choose another book actually, because we're going on vacation and there is some traveling time there. So I think that I should pick one more book, and I know that will make it 10 books with the ones I'm choosing from the other video I did, but I know I can get it in. So I'm going to choose one more. Let's grab my phone again. Okay, next book. Final book. I hope it's like a fantasy or something. 17. Okay. Oh, this is not a fantasy, I know exactly. Back of it. A romance, just fine. Wild Love by Elsie Silver. This is book 1 in the Rose Hill series, and I believe all of these books have single dads or something like that. I'm excited to get into this one. Alright, so I'm just going to do a quick recap of all the books I will be reading in July. Before We Were Yours by Lisa Wingate. Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. Heart of the Sun by Mia Sheridan. The Resort by Sarah Oak. Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. A Curve in the Road by Julianne McLean. And Wild Love by Elsie Silver. Alright guys, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. And until next time, take care. Bye! When I should be sleeping, but you